Hey y'all, I'm Elisa, the Scrappy Wife behind ScrappyWife.com, and today let's create a planner spread to celebrate Father's Day. All right, I am planning for the week ending in June 18th, which is Father's Day. It is a busy week because it's actually the end of school for my kiddos. Finally, they are out of school. And I'm super excited because I've been saving these stickers. This is from Love Posh, Posh Party. It feels like a must-have sticker book, you guys, for all of the celebrations all year long. And there are actually Father's Day stickers. Those aren't Father's Day. These are Father's Day stickers that I am beyond excited to be using in the spread this week. So I have these stickers pulled out. I'll probably pull out some boxes as well. And then I have some paper from Photoplay that I'm planning on using in my spread as well. So I will link everything that I end up using down below. Otherwise, I'm going to put you all on fast forward. Let's do it. I am going to start out by trimming down these pages. Now, this is what I do with extra planner pages. Maybe I have them from a planner I bought on clearance, or maybe I ended up switching planners early before a planner was complete. I save those extra pages because they can be fun to use in spreads like this where you're wanting to use scrapbook paper or you're just wanting to change up how a spread layout works. So in this case, I cut down 2 pieces of scrapbook paper. I love this kind of weathered wood look. And it works really well for this particular week because the colors go really well, and we're actually headed to the beach, which I think is going to be tons of fun, and this weathered wood just makes me think of the beach. So got all the colors in, and it makes a big impact on the page, which I really like. So I just trimmed out those boxes. Now I'm just adding adhesive to the back and very carefully lining them up on the page. I do like to punch those holes with my Happy Planner punch before I put the boxes down on the page just to make sure I have enough room. Now, one of my favorite books, in fact, I've already ordered an additional copy, is the Mojo Jojo Date It Basics sticker book. So I'm going to use that to put the days of the week at the top. They're a little big, like it feels a little bit squished at the top, but I think it's still gonna work. It's just such an interesting, busy week. It's one of those weeks where you almost have trouble picking a theme for the spread. It's the end of school, so that could have been the whole theme. It is Father's Day, so that could be the theme. It's leaving for vacation, summer starting. There's just so many things. And when those weeks happen, that is one of the times I'm kind of glad that I have multiple planners because I can celebrate different things in different planners. So in this particular planner, we are sticking with Father's Day because I actually don't know if I have ever done a Father's Day spread before. It's always coincided with other things that are going on in our lives. And while I've always marked Father's Day in the spread, I've never done a Father's Day theme, and I was so pumped to see these stickers from Love Posh in this Posh Party sticker book. It's great because you can use it for Father's Day. You could use it to celebrate your favorite guy's birthday. It's just nice to have those stickers that are kind of focused on guys and things that some guys like. It's not things that all guys like, but things that some guys like. And I like the different color scheme because that's also something we haven't seen very often. For boxes, I pulled out Mojo Jojo's jewel tone boxes. So I'm going to start with a long box over here on the sidebar. We'll do some presents. This is going to end up being a packing list eventually. You'll see how it all works out. But we're going to just mark down all of the busyness of the week. And I wanted to include another sticker, but it really wasn't fitting. Sometimes getting started can be the hardest part. Is that just me? Like, let me know down in the comments below. Once I get rolling on a spread, then it starts to come together pretty easily. But sometimes I have trouble with that initial, like putting down the first few stickers can be hard. But once you've made that choice and put them down, then it kind of leads you to where the rest of the stickers are going to be for that particular spread. So we'll take the guy sticker, put it up there. Best dad ever. I think that perfectly describes my own dad and, of course, my husband, who is a fantastic father to our kiddos. So we're just going to celebrate all of the amazing guys in our life this particular week. I've got the sidebar going. Now let's do some functional stickers over here. So we're going to kind of color code. So I'm using the dark blue and kind of the teal blue that is in that jewel tone book. And we've got to add stickers for a couple different soccer practices, 3 different gymnastics practices, the end of school, just all of the things. So I like to color code things like that. So for instance, soccer is going to be that dark blue, that teal blue is going to be marking gymnastics, and then we'll just work on layering in some of the decorative stickers along with it. I happen to really like the video game stickers. My husband does enjoy video games. He doesn't get to play them a whole lot, but he does like playing them with the kids, which is why I think that's a fun thing to kind of document in the spread. And of course, the other thing he loves doing with our kids, if you've been here very long, you know that all of my children do a million different sports, and sports are a big part of our family. And so he really enjoys spending time with them doing sports and going to all their sporting events. So we're going to definitely incorporate all of the different sports on here as well. Spreads like this are really fun when you're celebrating something, an individual who is really unique. I mean, you could do all kinds of things. Maybe your dad loves golf or fishing, or maybe yard work, or there's a million different things. Maybe they are a movie buff. Maybe the guy you want to celebrate is really into movies, and so that's what you're going to use to document. I think it's so cool that you can create that custom feel in your planner. You don't have to just go with typical colors, typical themes. You can always find stickers online. I really enjoy these Live Love Posh stickers. I think she really nailed it with Posh Party. It is still available over on the website. Don't forget, I have a link down below, but you can also use code SCRAPPY10 to save 10% when you're shopping. And of course, that always helps. All right, so I was feeling like my spread was looking a little too boxy, and one way I break that up is with washi tape, and I happen to really enjoy torn washi tape. So I have some dark blue grid washi tape. I think I got it in a big set, probably from Amazon or the washi tape shop. And I'm just gonna add a little bit onto some of these boxes just to break up how linear it all was. It just bugs me when everything is in lines, and I know the decorative stickers were breaking it up a little bit, but I just wanted just a little bit more of a messy look. So we're going to add that. We're going to have to move the golf clubs up just a bit and refocus those. But I like how that washi tape just changes up the look of the spread, makes it a little bit less neat. All right, so I do have to add another gymnastics. I'm trying to figure out what decorative sticker I want to use. And then I also think that there's going to be coffee date that morning with some friends, so actually I can do a couple of different stickers. Let's do one for the coffee date and then stick with that same color for gymnastics there in the evening. Now, in general, I like to do at the top of my page is where I like to have boxes for schedules. In the middle row of boxes, that's where I like to document different things like tasks, to-dos, things like that. And then in the bottom row, sometimes I'm highlighting specific events. Sometimes I'm highlighting a focus for the week, a routine for the week, habit tracking. That third row is kind of the one that changes up from week to week, just depending on what's going on and what I want my focus to be. So I'm going to put a few boxes down there that I can use for some different things. I know it's probably going to be a busy errand week. It's one of those crazy weeks because school is ending. It's like trying to get all of the things done before the kids are home for the summer, but also we're leaving on vacation. So there's all the things to do for that. And it's going to be a busy work week. It's going to be a little bit crazy. And then we're going to get to celebrate at the end of the week by being at the beach, which is going to be fantastic. All right, now I have a lot of function down on the page, not all of the functional stickers that I'm going to need, but a lot of it. I do want to go ahead and take the time to write in my task lists. I'm going to use a stencil from the Happy Planner. This came in a Be Happy box, I do believe. So I'm going to just use that to write in my bullet points using a dark blue Papermate Flare marker. I love bullet points. I love checklists. I love all kinds of lists. Like, I'm a list person, and that's why I like to include them all over the place in my planner spreads. I've been thinking that maybe a dashboard planner might work well for me since I like lists so much, but I really love the vertical layout. It's that pull between, I think the dashboard, of course, is a super functional layout, but I really, really enjoy decorating the vertical layout, and it is still functional for me. Like it's not working, if that makes sense. So I'm kind of going back and forth on which one might be the best, but for now, I think I'm going to stick with vertical just because I love it too much to give it up. Obviously, over here on the right side of the spread, I do have some room for some more functional boxes. There's not a lot to write on this particular weekend just because we are going to be heading out of town. So I will have a few things to write and to notate and things like that, but I don't need a bunch of lists on that weekend. So I'm going to use some bigger boxes. I also want to balance out the tassels that I put on the left by including these on the right. And in doing so, I end up like, I don't like what it looks like. It looks like they're hanging off of that particular, of the controller there. So I'm gonna move this, add a functional box, and in the meantime, I tore that controller sticker, which makes me sad because I liked that one a lot. So we're just gonna, that one's gonna end up having to come off. Sometimes that happens. I tear stickers. Yes, there is another controller sticker. I'm so glad there are 2 pages. I ended up opting just to not have the sticker on there because I wanted to orient my tassels a different way and it felt a little bit crowded. But a torn sticker, it happens. It happens to me almost every week. Almost every week there's a torn sticker and I've learned to just let it go. It used to very much bug me and would make me super sad, but that's okay. It's a sticker. It'll be okay. All right, a little bit more washi tape with some of those other boxes that I added on just to give some more balance. And it's coming together really nicely. I love how the spread feels. The top left corner is feeling a little bit empty for me. I definitely want to add the date up there, like the month. I love this little Happy Father's Day. We'll kind of put our Father's Day plans in that one. And I'm trying to figure out what else I want over here. I think what I'm going to end up doing is just putting another guy over there. He fills in very nicely right there. Perfection. I'll probably put in that box what I plan to do to celebrate my own dad. So we'll have like 2 different celebration boxes there. Okay, here's the month. I'm going to add that in, and I could just put it up there. I wanted to do something a little, I don't know. I wanted to do something a little bit more. I'm going to do the smaller June and actually bring in something just, I don't know. It felt like maybe I needed some more tassels, just a 3rd one. We'll move this guy's head. We'll move the date a little bit, add a little bit more. Maybe it ends up feeling a little crowded up in the top corner. I end up liking it just because I love a really full spread. But I can also see how some people might feel like it's too crowded. I think it's very celebratory, so I'm a big fan of it up in the corner. The last thing I need to do is actually pull out handwritten plans from the Happy Planner. Lots of great words in here that you can use. And this is just going to give me direction in my planner because I'm working on the spread a little bit early. I know there's some things that I'm going to want to document. For instance, there's always a neighborhood party the last day of school, so I need to document that. There's going to be some family time, some just things I want to words I want to put here just so that I can remember what I wanted to document in these particular boxes, especially the ones that aren't my typical boxes. So we're going to put family time in one. I'm going to put party time in the other. We're going to have a celebration box. We're going to have a reminder. Just adding in all of those things helps me remember when I have done my spread in advance what I intended to write in that particular box. And sometimes I can change it up when I sit down to actually write in the spread, but it does help give me direction, and I really appreciate that because a lot of times I decorate my spread during the week and then I sit down to fill it out on a Sunday afternoon. And that's going to be it for this planner spread. Don't forget that the Live Love Posh Posh Party sticker book is still available over on her website. You can find the link down in the description box below, and then use code SCRAPPY10 to save yourself 10% on your order. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Consider hitting that subscribe button as well as the bell notification button. And I want to give a huge shout out to all of my Patreon members. We are celebrating Planner Camp the month of June with a ton of camp themed planner activities. You would love it. If you want to come over and check it out, there's a 7-day free trial that you can take advantage of. So check out the link down in the description box below. All right. I hope that you have a fabulous day. And as always, keep it creative.